人じゃない夢の中へ Go 迷いながら Ready Go やっとね気がついたみたいあなたの中の消えない光 That's right どこへ行ってもそれは希望という名の羽だから Why high 強さを求めたら弱さも受け入れてみようよ My fault 余裕がない心じゃ夢は遠ざけるのかな生まれ変わろう新しくなれ古い殻を破って進めできるねできるよ次の場所へダッシュもっと踊りたいもっと踊りたい Let's dance dance 止まらないよ Don't believe
Let me do it. Pops it up. Gets the bounce. Gets the bounce. He gets it! Oh my god!
Put it on. Come back down. Ooh, baby, what are you on, bracket? Paul, calm the fuck down.
Oh my god. What a way to make a return, huh?
What is this video game? Watch it make this putt, too. Watch it make this putt.
Oh my god!
Are you fucking kidding me?
All right, everybody. Welcome back to Top 4, our finals for Vortex Gallery for Neo Turf Masters. I'm very excited to get this kicked off. And I'm here in the booth with Imagine. How are you doing, Imagine?
I'm doing all right. There's nothing quite like an opening that has me just screeching in it about as loud as possible. So thanks for that.
You bet. Had to get all the best commentary moments in that opening, of course. So, all right.
Yeah. Well, it's been a hell of a ride so far. I've been watching some of the matches here and there as it's been going on, and I mean, I think a large part of the takeaway from what we've seen in kind of the opening matches is, man, this game's hard.
It is hard, definitely. You can't sleep on this game. Seems simple. It's like, oh, it's just a friendly golf game. It's got this real sick music, but it messes you up when you least expect it all the time. But here we have here we have our finals bracket. Right off the bat, first we are going to get Chaos Goose versus Julio Diaz, two of our mainstays in the Neo Turf community. Julio, of course.
I would say the perennial favorite to win this entire thing.
Definitely, he's our #1 ranked player right now. Very, very strong. And the
it's wonderful to see Chaos and Menno both in the Final Four, though.
Yep. Very excited. Yeah, like you said, there. Our other side of finals is Menno versus No to the Puedo. No to the Puedo, one of our newer up-and-comer players. Very, very strong. Very excited to see that match as well. But yeah, Chaos Goose and Menno Knight both making their top 4 debuts this time in what is the biggest Neo Turf Masters tournament we have ever had. I'm very excited.
It's a hell of a time to step it up.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. Also very excited about our sponsors. Vortex Gallery is supported by Hitbox. You can go to hitboxarcade.com/Vortex Gallery if you want to get yourself a Hitbox. Also supported by Fightcade. Fightcade was gracious enough to give every Vortex Gallery event private lobbies. Normally a Patreon exclusive feature. Gave it to us for free. So if you want to support Fightcade, without Fightcade, this tournament would not have been possible. Go to patreon.com/Fightcade.
This and probably many of the others in Vortex Gallery, to be quite honest, like there'd be so much of a, lack of a scene, quite honestly.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot, especially during the time of the pandemic, Fightcade has become a real great home for a lot of fighting games and a lot of other games too.
Hitbox
right.
makes you a better player. Confirmed. Somebody says in chat. Yeah, I have actually heard multiple people be like, "Wow, I actually have done so much better since I've gotten the hitbox." So there's apparently something to it. It looks really weird to me, and I feel like my hands wouldn't work it. But I believe the people who have given their testimony.
Yeah, I have some friends who use them, and it's definitely a learning curve. But just due to the nature of what it is, for some games, can give you a very distinct advantage occasionally just by being able to put inputs in faster. And for some players, they find the ergonomics of it much easier on themselves. So it's definitely a personal preference. I know a lot of people love and swear by hitboxes. A lot of people still just want to use their traditional arcade stick. But
Yep.
all right, they have started though. We're gonna head into the match.
I was just about to ask if we're ready to get started. Looks like we are going to have that good old land alt mirror matchup as we're having a large part of today going to Arizona.
Arizona, USA. Here we go,
We have
everybody.
How's that
match.
shaken out so far in terms of
In terms of courses?
course breakdown?
It's been a lot of Australia. I think is the one we've seen the most.
I saw a few Japan as well, I think.
Yeah, I think Arizona and USA and Germany are definitely the two that we haven't seen as much of. So I'm excited to see some USA here.
And this course, of course, is not exactly a favorite of a lot of people. There's some very awkward and difficult holes here. Some that can really, as we call them, kingmakers, that good old USA 12, right?
USA 11, I think it is, the island hole, yes.
The island hole? Okay. I remember it was one of those. First shot's going away here. Of course, it's going to be fairly straight up. Get this on the green and you're good to go. But with no wind, we're going to get a lineup here to try to go for that early chip.
Yep. Try and get himself in the hole. Playing with
Nearly
it.
does it, too.
Nearly there,
Jeez.
yeah.
That was Julio, I believe, right?
Yes, and now Chaos Goose is going to try and do the same. 168 yards out.
I mean, if you can get that early hole one lead, it just makes you feel so good.
It's a little weak.
It's rare that
Might
it
have some
happens,
topspin on this.
Definitely
okay.
rolling, but just a little bit off to the right. And even when you do your best putter trick and you think you have everything lined up and no wind, you're just off by a hair. It's a I don't know if you guys were able to go over it too much, but it is definitely a singular pixel you need to hit on that screen.
A very tiny window to try and get anything in the hole when it's not being putted on. Very hard to do. Game feels like that pin is actually 50% of the diameter of the hole rather than just being a small stick. So
pretty much. Oh, before I forget, also, excellent job this morning by both Valerie and Menno and yourself on the commentary too. Don't want to forget about people who made this happen in the early stages.
yeah, and also big thanks to Chaos Goose and Bracket Man who are running the brackets. They are calling people out, getting matches running, making sure everything was up to date in Smash GG. Shout outs to them. Thank you guys so much.
Looks like we did have Julio go off to the left, while Chaos Goose choosing to stay on the right here.
There's different options to get around these trees, although it looks like with this, Goose does have a bit of a blind approach to the pin behind the
Looks
tree.
like pin's gonna be right behind the tree, so
Yeah, should be able to get around it just fine, no problem.
you can see a slight bit of that flag fluttering behind.
Clubs up and goes up 99%.
Going up high as well.
Gets
As
past
long as he
the-
can get around that hill, I'm not. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's gonna be.
Are you
That's
touching
gonna
that
be
hill?
a little.
The ultimate
I'm afraid
question,
for Goose's putt there. Let's see if Julio can get into a better position.
right? He's often go 110% on the 6-iron. That is a much better position
That's-
for sure.
That's definitely more like it.
All right, no
All right,
rain,
Chaos.
and now he's past the hill.
Okay, yeah, I think he's
Should
got
be
it.
fine.
Man, but like you look at that, and then some of the other holes, that's just gonna shoot you off to the side. We're good
Yeah.
here, but
Sometimes it can do that, but not this hole. I think they're fine. Another draw as we head off to hole 3. First par 3. Sometimes you do see movement on this hole. Just kind of due to the awkward nature of where the pin spawns occasionally on the hill. But we will see what they can do.
I feel like oftentimes if you get that front pin position here with like, you know, you start getting the 5 wins, it can get a little awkward.
Yeah.
You have to get over the trees in the front, but this one's in the back. Should be a fairly standard
Yep.
shot here.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes I think the one you'll see the movement on most is sometimes on that second hill. It'll spawn on the side of the hill in between the 2 hills,
yeah,
and it
yeah.
gets real awkward
Yeah.
and real annoying real fast. But
Here, just get yourself on top. Or,
some top
he is
spin.
gonna
It
roll
looks
down.
like. Goes
I
down
don't
the-
believe there's gonna be a this still though, so there should be a fairly straight up
Ooh,
putt.
I remember. I've heard about this new strat that some landholds have been doing: double clubbing and going under the trees.
I'm just going through the mid.
Oh, well, that's a
don't-
terrible spot to be.
Like
For
you
the
do
front pin
that,
position, that would have been great, but
yeah,
for this one,
exactly.
yeah.
I
Interesting
feel like
idea.
you're just making this hard on yourself.
He's gonna go
here.
straight.
I mean,
Oh no!
oh no, the curl out. Oh,
Not
that's
like
bad
this.
times.
Yeah, and Julio's gonna take an early lead. Like I said,
Look at it.
hole 3, sometimes you see movement, and here we saw it.
I hate to say it, but that really felt like a self-inflicted wound. He didn't really
Yeah.
have much wind to contend with. That shot's great if that pin is in the front, as we talked about, but it just seemed like kind of unnecessary.
Yeah, just a lapse of judgment from Chaos Goose.
I mean, it's almost a wonderful putt, but you know, at that distance, when you're going over hills especially when you're going over the side of the hills, it can get really awkward.
Yeah, definitely very, very awkward. Got 8 crosswind here. Gotta make sure they keep it out of the bunkers and the heavy rough that he's gonna try and shoot it over here. He does. Wow, just past that bunker. Good stuff.
Gets a rough bounce back onto the fairway.
8 face wind here for Goose.
You really have to avoid the bunker on this here, Goose. You cannot afford to get in there.
He comes down to a 3-wood just to make sure he doesn't get all the way to that bunker. Ooh, he almost jumped it into that front one though.
Yeah, that was. I'm over here, kind of clenching my knuckles, like,
Yeah.
oh god, don't do this to me.
All right, and so now he's gonna try and get himself into a good position to try and get it. Decent chip on.
Yeah, it goes back up to the 1-wood, gets a nice drive for a full, well, almost a 280. I mean, that's still gonna be a pretty long distance to get to the hole, but
160 is a pretty comfortable distance for Landhold, I think, though.
yeah.
Julio going 125 yards away. I imagine I think Julio will end up doing probably a double clubbing, because if the wind stays what it is,
Yeah.
he doesn't want to try and use a wedge to go into the green. So
Got a low shot coming in here from Chaos.
backspin doesn't get on top of the hill, makes that a little awkward putt. Got to come up sideways on that hill. But we only got 2 wind here for Julio, so I don't know if he's going to bother double clubbing anymore.
I think Chaos probably would have been okay if he just let that spin go. But honestly, it actually looked like it would have collided with the pin, and who knows where the hell it goes after that.
Yeah, it's true. All right, Julio aiming well to the left of the pin because he wants to keep it on top of the hill rather than trying to seek for the pin to get an easy putt for himself. Just like that.
A very easy putt, so it's up to Chaos's putting again.
All right, well, this green is kind of helping him. I think
Don't
at
adjust
least.
too much here.
Maybe just a bit.
Oh, I'm not sure that's
Oh,
speed.
no!
Yeah.
If he had gone one over, maybe, but Julio
Yeah.
here with a simple putt.
Don't undershoot it. You're
Gets it
good.
in.
That's gonna give Julio an early 2-up lead here, and Chaos just, man, he's just making those tiny little mistakes, and we harp on this basically every time, or well, I guess I should only speak for myself, but I harp on this every time. Is that, man, this is a matter of if your opponent is making a mistake, you have to be able to capitalize on it, and that's what we've seen. You know,
Yeah.
Chaos makes a little mistake, Julio's in a perfect position to take advantage of it, and that leads to this early 2-up lead.
Exactly. Julio definitely sitting very pretty, exactly where he wants to be. Goose has got a bit of a hill to climb already early.
We got a lot of golf left, so don't throw your hats in quite
Exactly.
yet. But yeah, Chaos is
Lots
gonna
of
have
golf left
make
to play.
something happen. Just avoid any bunkers. Get yourself on the green.
Yeah,
Make some
hops,
nice putts.
hops to slice, so he makes sure he gets around that bunker like that, around the fairway. 100-yard drive there. All right, ooh, 10 crosswind here. You got the double club immediately. Doesn't want to deal with the wind. Gotta make sure you can carry over that bunker right in front of you, but I think he should be okay. And he does. Slides right onto the green, exactly where he needs to be. So 11 face wind here for Goose, and he's just gonna, anything you can do, I can do too.
I try to line up a little bit.
Try and double club himself on there as well.
For the longest time, I wondered why more people didn't do this, but it's kind of good to see that. Ooh!
Very nice approach there from Goose.
That's more like a Goose.
Exactly. It's the kind of confidence booster you need to get yourself back in the game. Even if it's going to be an even hole, you know, you make those sort of nice little clutch plays. Helps get your momentum back up. Gets yourself feeling a little bit better.
Could be pretty easy putts for both players here.
Right, there it is.
An even hole. Good job by Goose, kind of stemming the bleeding a little bit there.
Exactly. Get his composure
Move on
back.
move on to hole number 6. See if it can shake anything loose.
Yeah. All right, we got this pin position kind of at the bottom of the hill there, and that pin is actually guarded by some trees. They gotta try and get around those trees and stay at the bottom of that hill if they can. See what the wind says about that. Already pretty strong, 7 wind.
Going with the low shot. It's a good drive on it. Chaos Goose having similar amount of wind behind, or well, in his face too.
To curve it around a little bit. See what sort of approach Julio's got for us. 7 face wind for himself here.
The hole 196 to go. You can see the pin as he was moving around right behind that tree in front of him. Adjusting a little bit up top of the hole to counteract the wind pushing down.
Come down to the 190 and get a max shot off with that. Get through the wind by going low. Gets himself perfectly onto the green right where he wants it. Beautiful shot from Julio.
It's a masterclass of how you want to do this. This is a little bit
bit nastier
territory
here
here,
for Goose. Wind turns all the way around. He's gonna club up and try and go underneath the wind, it looks like, instead. Gotta make sure he
I'm a little worried about this.
gotta make sure he doesn't hit any of these trees though. He doesn't. He backspins. This is very strong though. That wind pushed him forward. He's got a hell of a hard putt here to make again. Try and make sure that Julio doesn't extend his lead. Coming pretty far over on that. Thinking about that second hill pushing him to the right.
It's a very awkward read off coming off this long slope.
One under.
Let's see if he's gotten it right.
What a
Curving
putt.
down and just getting in.
Great stuff from Chaos Goose, keeping his game alive.
All right, Chaos. Okay, I see why you're in the top 4.
Easier to play. All right.
Here to let Julio know that this isn't gonna be free.
Exactly. Head off to hole 7. USA 7 notorious for its bubble hills. The worst hills.
Ugh.
Let's see what the
Like
pin
that to
is.
remind
but-
me.
And they got
Yep,
the worst pin
that's-
position too.
Far back spot. Yeah, right on top of that hill.
Yes. These greens are pretty nasty. So hard to read, these bubble hills are.
I mean, it's so hard to put yourself in a good putting spot with that far back pin too.
Yeah, even if you do, like, sometimes the grain and the hills will just conspire against you. It's just a hard green. So we'll see if these players can handle it though.
Well, luckily for them, the wind does seem to have died down, so it looks like they're just going to be fighting the green instead of the green and the wind.
Yeah. See if they can place themselves to an easy putt spot on the green too, or maybe even get a chip.
It's
Don't
easy.
say
Just
it,
yeah, just chip it in. You don't have to
chip it
worry
in.
about putting on the bubble hill,
Julio.
right?
Well, you're number one, right? You can chip this in.
Hey, yeah, you got it. It's only a slight crosswind. Don't worry about it. You should really worry about it. I'm just letting you guys know.
Yes. See if he can. He goes max shot low. Oh, that's a good spot for a putt. Although
That's
did see
about as good as you're gonna get.
last time we saw Julio play, though, he did get into that spot pretty much last time. Then he missed 3 putts in a row thanks to the grain and this game being cursed. So
This game will lie to you guys. Just so we're all aware. And puts it up and is just going.
he's in a
Looks like he
similar
was
good spot.
meaning to go to the side there because he did aim it that way with the 4 wins. So
All right, with his grain,
did want to be in that inch.
a little hard to read when you're coming up this hill. Yeah, it's so hard though. He goes 1 over. Not gonna do it. The grain. We told you guys about these bubble hills. Let's see if Julio can read it better than Goose did. He's coming pretty far over here. I don't know about this.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this either. I mean,
Oh no! All right. This is basically straight up and down for Goose. He's just got to go 2 over.
Just 2 over. Yeah, I was gonna say
There
you
it
better go
is.
2 over on this one.
Well, Goose breathing a massive sigh of relief as he has just dodged a huge bullet.
It looked so good too. Julio
it was
so
perfect.
good. It was on the line, and then it just stopped. It just
It was basically perfect. The game just said no.
nope, not today, sirs, not today.
Yeah, that's welcome to Neo Turf Masters. The game hates you, and it's not afraid of letting you know.
Welcome to bubble holes too. Jeez.
All right, straightaway shot here from Julio. He gets a rough bounce, so he doesn't quite get the distance. Ooh,
It's gonna be a
and the game is
fairly long
smiling upon Chaos Goose right now. With this backwind, opportunity to get on it too is definitely on the table.
Try to avoid that rough bounce, and he does so, and he's gonna go quite a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So he's only got 293 to go. It looked like Julio had over.
Julio's looking at
300.
this
He does
9
got the
wind, and he's thinking
one win,
about it.
though. Yeah, I mean, I think you might as well at this point see if you can get the hill bounce to go up.
Mm-hmm. Although, yeah, there's the club up.
I don't think there's any reason to not try this at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. May as well go for it. To get it up there. Oh, it's gonna smack off the face of the hill. You have a look at the easy look at the pin, but ooh, the hit. This is scary.
Yeah, now
This
you
is
gotta be
scary
really
for
worried,
Goose
'cause
now,
you
though.
You can't spin this.
You can't spin.
There's
and you're
a real possibility.
of going. Yeah, you're very possible to rocket off the back of the screen.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
he's
you are
he's
gonna
kinda
get some
gotta
rough
go for it.
bounces.
Yeah, there it goes off the back,
Oh,
like I
there
just
goes,
said.
yep. That is so unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, and even more wind. Okay, at this point, he could stick with the 3-wood, I think, and still make it up there. But he's gonna club down.
I really think he probably should have stayed with the 3-wood and gotten the same kind of bounce and not risk
Yeah,
that.
maybe. He just wanted to make a move because he was down a couple of holes, right? But
Oh, I get it, but man, that gets so scary, and I mean, we saw why. You don't get a rough bounce on that, and you're rocketing off. It's pretty
yeah,
much
you get a green
just
bounce
out
on
the
there,
go.
you're not staying on the hole on the green. He's gonna do here. He's gonna smash it into the face of this hill, try and bounce onto the green from there, just like that.
Looks like that had some forward spin on it. All right, well, I mean, this is Julio's to win now. He's just got to make a nice little.
Yeah.
Close
birdie
chip
or,
here, and
birdie or par, and he's fine. His hole. So definitely his hole to lose right now. Try and go 3 up. We're in the front 9. Slide right past the hole.
very good one. Should be a fairly decent putt.
Oh, he's coming way over. I don't think he needs to do that.
I think it should be okay.
No, the grain
no,
canceled the hill.
You're right.
Well, I think Goose just wants this hole to be over, so. And it is. Julio takes another hole.
Wonder if he went 2 under, it would have curved down where he wanted it to.
Maybe. It could have just stopped in the middle of the hill or something cursed like that, though, because, you know, this game.
That is very possibility, yeah. Especially with that grain pushing up there, it just stops like right on the end.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, that does give the Julio the 3 up lead, and you know I've maintained that going 4 up into the back 9 is basically doomed. So hopefully Chaos can
Yeah, especially for
at
players
least
of this
pull even
caliber.
on this.
This is a hard hole for Landolt. It's a very awkward distance, although this 5 face wind is definitely helping him. As normally that sort of a shot would have rocketed off the back of the green. Because he had that 5 face wind, it just kind of put himself right down there perfectly. And we're going to see it all. 7 face wind again. Perfect stuff for Landolt. This is exactly what he needs on this hole.
Here's P1 and P2 had different color shirts. We
all
all
do.
agree on that.
We had an entire hole during semis there where we were calling for the wrong person.
Wouldn't be the first time we've done something like that.
Exactly.
This is kind of an awful putt, by the way.
It's pretty awkward here for Goose to try and get it in.
And
Oh no, the grain in the hill conspiring once again.
Ah.
Yeah, it's here for Julio to go 4 up.
Yikes, I think I may have cursed Goose.
Why would you do it? Why did you do it, Imagine?
Man, he's
4
getting
up.
cooked. I can say that much.
Yeah. Not over, but starting to almost feel that way a little bit, but we will see.
I mean, this back 9's got a lot of funky stuff, so there is definitely a possibility, but Goose is gonna have to do something sooner or later.
369 yards, par 4.
Exactly. We'll see what he can do.
8-meter wind coming to the face for this initial shot, going up and away. It's gonna make for a fairly short chip. Crosswind coming in for Goose. Just make sure you don't land in the bunker. He's gonna hook it once over. See where this ends up. Up and away. It's not too shabby. See what the wind does here, though, and it's gonna stay pretty active. With the pins in the front here, too. This is, man, wind will mess you up.
Yeah,
But
see,
it's like he's gonna do the double club.
I'm a little worried that this double club will get him straight into the bunker, but it doesn't. He's okay. Gets over it. It's an all right looking putt. Not terrible. See what the grain says, though.
Not a very fun pin position either. You can
Same thing
try to
here.
get into that little valley.
Yep. Similar situation here for Julio. Pretty much the same shot.
Skips it right over everything.
Kisses the pin.
Oh, man, that was almost beauty for Julio there.
Yeah, great shot. Grain's kind of helping out. Chaos Goose makes his putt pretty much straight.
Nice flip putt. Julio, though, has it fairly easy here, although the grain's a little annoying, but this is close enough to where it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Go,
we
sinks
go.
it.
Even on hole number 10, which means we are going... I believe we're going to the waterfalls, right? Is it
Is it 11 or 12?
I think it's 12. I think it's 12.
It is 12. Yeah, this is the par 5. Is hole 11.
Yeah.
Hole number 11.
So it is possible for them
yeah.
to on and two on this one for an eagle putt. We'll see what the wind says, though. It's very wind dependent, and with this wind, it's out of the picture for Julio. Unless he gets backwind on his second shot, but we'll see.
Gonna skirt that edge. Smack it as hard as he can. Go get a nice little 288.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a little bit too far to go for the on into. And this 6 crosswind, cross/face wind is not gonna help Chaos any either. So both of them are just gonna get it to the middle of the fairway.
Yep. Definitely. Doesn't look like we'll have any eagle putts here today. And with this.
You're still gonna see them go over the side and most likely clip that front tree, but that's just kind of how this hole goes.
Gets a rough bounce there too. Real close, but you know the wind saying no, not today.
It's just a little bit too much of a distance to really get anything done.
Mm-hmm. Goose will get himself a little bit closer, but I don't think he'll just squeak on. Well, he clips a tree, so even not quite there.
Did he clip that? He clipped that going up, right?
And he clipped it coming down.
Down, okay.
Yeah.
It looked like he almost clipped it a little bit into the out of bounds area too, but
right. Try and get it off on top of the hill, and he does.
If you can get it on top of this hill in that front area, you're good here. I was gonna say you might even be able to putt this.
Yeah, although I'd be a
Looks
little
like
bit
he's
worried
got
about
a
not being
wicket.
get it up the hill when you putt it. So I think I don't mind the chip. Instead, this might
So
be a
it's
bit strong though.
just a little bit too far. I expect.
And go
the
low with
backspin.
some backspin, I guess maybe. No, it doesn't even need it. Ooh, kisses it. How do you do?
Gonna climb it almost right to the hole.
Mhm.
I guess we just have to trust in whatever Julio's doing, right?
He seems to know what he's doing. Ooh, almost
Oh.
lips out there. A little risky from Julio.
A little hard, but
We draw a hole here as we head off to USA 12. That we like to call the Kingmaker.
gonna very much depend
We'll see
on
what...
some wind. See how these two are gonna approach it.
Hole number.
Yeah.
218 yards.
And the wind, and the wind can really mess everybody up on this hole, but we'll see what they can do. Oh yeah!
Wow. Okay.
I love
mean,
to see
now-
it.
The good news is they can actually go with an iron here now and get that backspin going. The problem becomes when you're on woods and you have to make sure to stay on the damn green.
Yeah,
But
even
this is
so.
going to rocket forward.
This is gonna be. Ooh, are you gonna get there? He gets it over. Is he gonna stay? He stays on the green. What a shot from Julio. And you know, Goose just got some
Similar.
data about how to handle this hole. A little bit less wind, so maybe don't club down nearly as many times, but otherwise you can sort of replicate the shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say 200 might be a little bit too much.
Gonna go low. Okay.
Going a little lower. And there's the
Oh,
backspin,
see.
but that's just a little bit too strong and into the heavy rough.
Yeah, can't even putt it from there now. He's got a chip. 20 yards away. I do about a 40-yard chipper here.
You know, the funny part is I think if he were to have stayed more in the middle of the green here, he maybe had a chance to stay on the green.
Yeah, maybe. Ooh, all right. Come down the hill, too.
Oh, that's gonna roll down. Oh, no.
Being said, Julio's putt isn't free. I mean, Chaos Goose's putt is definitely not free, but the hills on the screen are quite strong. Let's see if Julio can read them. Like the screen he's got to deal with, too. One
We're
over.
gonna have to skirt that edge.
Does not
and
get it in.
Just not getting it.
Opportunity for Goose to maybe try and even this up, but he's got to make one hell of a putt.
I
One over as
believe.
well. There it is.
And
Julio.
he does sink it.
Goose keeping his game alive here. Stays at 4 up with the dueling pars.
Even.
All right. Well done there by Goose to keep himself alive, but we are starting to really run out of time here. We're looking at just a couple holes right now until we start getting into dormy territories, and if you're Goose, you really want to make one back up in these next couple of holes here.
Exactly. He's gotta try and make a play, although the wind has calmed down here. making things a little bit easier. Consistency.
Very little wind to deal with. Both players with some fairly long drives set themselves up to have some pretty alright looking approach shots.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be trying to stick onto that left side, as that is where most of the straight part of the green is.
Yeah, the pins on that side of the hill of the green. Try and stay there if he can. Max shot on the 190 to get over all the obstacles in his way.
He's going to have that wind to knock him down a little bit to make sure he's not going too far. And with the backspins, beautiful.
Great spot to be.
This is textbook play, man.
Beautiful stuff.
Tatsujin, by the way, adding a little bit to the pot. Thank you very much. As we're watching the first of the semifinals here in this gallery between Julio Dawes and Chaos Goose.
A little worried this
Julio in a
is short. Oh, it's not
strong
short. I was
position.
a tiny bit worried about that bunker, but good stuff.
Got a little bit of a triangle set up here.
All right.
This is a classic putting trap territory, and I'm not sure that's gonna
no!
get it. Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah,
what I was
that
thinking.
man,
He
that hill's strong, man, and then that grain pushing you down.
Mm-hmm. Need to come up even more. Not working out there.
And everything's just coming up roses for Julio, who all he has to do is go a couple over because the grain is just straight on for him. God.
Yeah. Stormy hole for Julio Diaz.
All right, Chaos. You've made it to the top 4.
Hole number 14.
Do you have any more
99 yards.
magic tricks to pull out of your hat? Or will this be the end? 6 crosswind. Now we have recently seen some players do this like short pull-up to land before all the bunkers.
Yeah, it was a strat popularized by Bode at first. Depends on personal preference, I suppose, whether you want to go through everything or try and go before it for safety.
I mean, look, and let's just make sure that we say it. You cannot afford to land in one of these.
Not as this character, that's for sure. But it's generally, especially when the wind is calm like this, it's generally pretty easy to thread the needle between the bunkers. Just like that.
But thankfully you can see
though.
most of everything. Ooh.
No wind.
Well, I mean, I guess like Julio can just end it all right here,
He
right?
could if he chips this in. We'll see, although I don't know about this. Might not go far enough. Yeah, it didn't go far enough.
Very nice setup for a putt, though. It's just
No
gonna
wind
roll it
for Goose as well, and his distance is much more friendly. Ooh, he doesn't get 100% though, so he's gonna have to topspin this if he wants any hope of it going in. High with some
down.
topspin.
Okay, he's going high.
He's gonna come down the
Oh!
hill. Easier putt for himself this way, but you know, he's gotta hope that Julio messes his putt up.
Just got a slight adjust maybe here and go. Yep, 1 over should be okay. Let's
gets
see
it in,
what
but-
Julio does.
Julio thinks this match is over.
And
There it
there's
is.
roll down and in.
Good
Unfortunately, that does spell the end for Chaos Goose's run. But hey, top 4's top 4. You can't
Exactly.
take that away from him.
Good stuff. But Julio Diaz, our #1 seed, our favorite to win this event, books his ticket to another finals. Stuff to Julio.
More or less expected.
All right,
We'll
we're gonna
see.
get Menno versus No to the Puedo start right away here, I think.
While we do
Second.
that, quick thanks once again to both Hitbox and Fightgate for sponsoring.
Yes,
Hitbox,
thank you so
of
much.
course, is very pretty. Look, if nothing else, it just looks gorgeous, right?
Yeah, they have very nice controllers for sure.
And of course, thank you once again for Fightgate, giving us private lobbies, not just us, but all of Vortex Gallery private lobbies to run all of our stuff in. It's very helpful. So if you would like to support Fightcade, go and join their Patreon and let them know, keep on keeping on.
Oop, that's the wrong one. There we go. All right. I think they're about to start right away here. Really soon. Second match of our semifinals to determine what our finals will be.
Also, we need about $50 more in the pot. I'm just saying that would be a nice number.
I mean, yeah, we got 219.69, but we could have 269.69, guys. Come on. I don't know how many coupon codes. We have 4 coupon codes left. If you haven't contributed a coupon code yet, it's free money. Just do it. So.
So who you got in this game? I know Menno looked pretty good, and he was feeling right before we started. He was feeling really confident in his play.
Yeah, he's been doing very well for himself today. But I mean, No to the Puedo has been just a monster ever since he joined our server. Not even that long ago, maybe even a month and a half ago. Huge threat, of course. So we will see.
And it did seem very strong. We had last tournament. It was Julio versus Notel in the finals, right?
Yeah, it sure was. Yeah. We might see a
Vaguely
repeat of
remember
that.
And for anyone who participated earlier, and you're still hanging around, you have the Discord available for you to come and join. There's plenty of resources. And look, the only way you're going to get better at this game is if you play it. So come join the Discord, get some games in. We, some of our competitors like Chaos, like Scuddy, and people like Shylax. Like, you got to say that at one point they were just definitely not at the top. You know, they were languishing down in the rankings, but surely, with hard work and their practice, they put in, and now they're perennial candidates to, make it far in the tournaments that we have. Of course, we got another mirror matchup going here, more Landalts. And we are back in Arizona once more. Of course, when the guy who lives in Arizona joins, just all of a sudden start having Arizona courses. That's just kind of how it goes. To the fictional land of Arizona, not Arizona.
Yes. Yeah, back
Once
to
again,
back
we got
USA.
no win here, so let's see if we can get a chip from somebody this time. Shot goes up a few bounces and right over. Just a bit off.
So win for Menno as well here, though.
Menno's got the chance, and he convert. Using the putter trick to line up. There's a specific kind of pixel that you line it up with whoever you're using. Along their head, there's different spots. Yes, we have guides for that as well. This one was just a bit off, however. That was on. The bounce looked good. It was just...
Yeah, had some topspin on that, because without that, I wouldn't have quite made it to the hole. But no chippers this time. Just honest.
Good old
honest golf.
even first holes. Oh, man, this means our final's going to be Landalt matchup, too, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is really interesting how this, cycle of Landalt and no Landalt goes
Yeah,
around.
when the tournaments first started, it was just all Landalts all day. And then there was a bit of a renaissance of other characters winning. We had Bracket come in and win a lot of events with Power Golfer. We had Bode come in and just constantly dominate with Puttmaster. We've had some other characters win. Genki Green had some good runs. Has won a few times with Young Hero, and I won one tournament with Veteran.
Yeah, I was gonna say you came in kind of revolutionized the Frank Adams play as well.
Yeah, and
I
got second a lot of times.
In the meantime, Stewart just kind of sits there.
But Bode played Stewart for shits and giggles and won a tournament with him. So.
Well, that was the all Stewart tournament too, wasn't it?
No, he was playing all Stewart that tournament. Yeah, but that wasn't an all Stewart tournament. He won a legit tournament. Oh wow!
That's an all good putt, however, or I should say approach shot there. Yeah, Technician exists. Yes, that is accurate. He
exists.
He is a character in the game. As one of the few people who have repeatedly played him, however, I can honestly tell you to never do it yourself.
Ooh, all right. He was looking for a second bounce there, maybe, but didn't come.
Now, both players getting themselves into very putable positions, however, no grain. They don't have to worry about hills or anything, so.
Yep. First couple holes usually turn out this way. We'll see.
Yeah, in the end, no matter how close you come to getting the chip in, if you don't actually get it, it's like it's like in baseball when you hit a little dribbler that you leg out, but it's all a single in the books in the end. You can say it was a hard hit line drive.
Mm-hmm. All right, head off to the first par 3 of this course. See where the pin ends up. Where they got the front pin position. So at this point, they could try that short shot that showed off, but we'll see if they do.
Yeah. Do that.
5 crosswind. It's kind of a candidate to do so, and it looks like.
And here it comes.
Onto the Puerto will do it actually.
Yeah, I mean immediately he went to it too. That is gonna.
That's a great spot.
Oh, hold down.
Great spot. A little bit of backwind here for Menno. It looks like he's gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Doesn't want to do any of your fancy pants, one wood strats. Honest golf.
This is probably one of the worst wins you can get here. Just.
Oh, that's a great shot though.
I'm not sure what it is. Good read, good spot. Should be sinkable putts for both players.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
Yeah, Valerie, in the meantime, linking the cheat sheets that we have. Thank you very much, Valerie.
Yeah, there's lots of resources available for learning this game. There's the Discord with the Tech Talk channel, the cheat sheets from Val. We have a Mizumi wiki, all sorts of stuff. So it's pretty easy to get into this game, but it doesn't make the game any easier.
Yeah, you could learn all sorts of theories on what you should be doing, but you play the game.
Yeah.
Trust me on this.
Yeah.
I have looked and read all sorts of stuff, but then you start playing the game and it starts being 12-meter winds all over the place, and you're just like everything's out the window, and you're
the best way to
holding on to your life.
Best way to learn the game is to play it for sure.
All right, on to hole number 4.
684 yards, par 5.
There's a slight chance of this being on in 2, but with kind of the cross/downwind, it's gonna make it a little bit difficult. Rough bounce, but does get back on the fairway, which is the important part because Landau does not have a good recovery stat. Oh, this wind is
helping him out a little bit.
Getting on in 2 though, yeah.
I think the on in 2, even with a whole bunch of backwind for this character, is just so hard to get. The only character I've ever seen do it is Almeida, and even then he needs a lot of help.
Yep. It's vaguely doable in the perfect of circumstances, but probably not going to be quite enough. It's actually funny how much of a difference that one tree in the front there makes. Like,
yeah,
it's
can definitely mess up a lot of stuff. All right, up to the Puerto. Sort of laying himself up there towards the back. Menno goes much further forward.
And getting that midpoint in. See how this affects his next shot.
All right, well, he's got
8-meter wind pushing him away from the hole. You got to be careful that you don't rocket out the back from this.
Mm-hmm. Looking to go around the tree, it looks like maybe.
I wonder what club he's gonna use. Maybe
Looks like 8 iron, I guess. Power looks all right to me.
just get it over that.
And
One
roll down the
tree.
hill, great stuff.
Not bad at all.
All right, 8 backwind. Bring him to the left this time for Menno. He's got a shorter club he's got to work with.
This is one of the harder reads too. Just anyone who's semi new to the game, when you see that 8-meter wind arrow, it's
slightly worried about this backwind. Yeah, I like the backspin this time actually. He's gonna come up the hill.
Oh, wonderful!
Great shot. Great shot.
The what I was gonna say is those wind markers can be a little bit deceptive because it's not relative to your position; it's relative to the bottom of the screen in the hole, or I guess where you drive from in the hole. So, gotta make sure you read those wind arrows correctly.
Exactly. We're gonna stay all square though after 4 holes. Good golf status definitely acquired on this match.
Yeah, Menno keeping step in step with No-Tell. We know No-Tell's a very strong competitor, so the fact that Menno's just been able to match him shot for shot says a lot of how he's playing today. And I mean, once again, he's in the top 4. He felt extremely confident coming into this, and look, that confidence carries you a long way.
Definitely.
One of the worst things that can happen here is you start double guessing yourself and adjusting and readjusting and find yourself making just terrible shots after a while. He's gonna pull this one up short.
Nice, sit himself on top of the hill. Interesting idea. But
Are you a fan of that?
I'm a fan of doing whatever they're most comfortable doing. You know, if this is what they like to do and they're consistent in doing it, go for it. But if you're going for strats for the sake of strats, I don't necessarily like it as much.
Very fair.
Right, 6 backwind.
6 backwind, and he's coming off the top of a hill.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely want to club down a fair amount here. Maybe even go with I don't know, maybe 150, 160.
Comes down to the 160 max shot. Maybe some backspin on this too. Ooh, playing with that bunker, but just avoids it.
Oh, mama.
Very close there, and that putt's not the easiest. Well, Menno's got a 75-yard chipper here. Gonna try and double club. Just gotta make sure you get around that bunker though. And get over this front one just
low
fine.
enough shot, you might be able to spit. Ooh, it's gonna go on a little high.
All right, I like coming up a little shorter than the 75. Get himself just an easy putt up there. Ooh, this grain is not doing Noto Lepuedo any favors on this putt. See if he can still make it. One over. Gets it.
Curl it right down on in. Very nice putt there by No-Tell.
Mm-hmm.
Meadows pretty straight up.
Yeah, just go 2 over probably.
I would say that's accurate.
There it
And yep,
is.
there you go.
Another even hole. 5 holes in.
You know, very different approaches to how you play this hole, but same result in the end.
Mm-hmm.
And on to hole number 6. What do you think? When is the first?
When is first blood? I don't know.
When is first blood?
We got an interesting pin position here towards the back. Ooh, lots of wind. Might be on this one.
That is going to be hard to deal with. Could very well see this match going to extra time the way these two are playing right now.
15
Wow.
face wind. God
All right.
damn.
I'm a little bit afraid that if he aims it there, he's not going to come out of that rough.
We'll see. It'll push him to the left too, right? Oh no, the other bunker though.
Oh, that's bad. That's real bad.
That is pretty bad for sure.
He's sitting on top of it, but I don't think it can. Can he? Oh
No,
no!
it's not even-
And 11 face wind.
I mean, he can try max shotting with the 3-wood, but I don't think it's gonna make it there.
This
We'll
he
see.
might very well go bunker hopping.
No, it's definitely not making it there.
Yeah.
And it's terrible recovery. chance for Noto de Puerto to try and make something happen, but this 12 wind will not help him on his approach for sure.
Some rough beats there. And if it clubs up, can't spin.
You guys try and let's lay it up? Not sure what he's doing. Thinking about club still. Alright, goes to the 1 iron, max shot. Well, gets it on. That's a great spot to be. Read the wind well.
Yep.
15 crosswind for Menno. Wow.
Good lord. Oh, and he's going with the sandwich too. Oh,
He's gonna try and double club. Just hopefully he doesn't double club right into that bunker that's right in front of him, though. My only
you gotta go low and powerful on this. At that point, you might be able to skip through the bunker.
Yeah, I'm worried about this bunker right in front of him. Oh, no, gets over it. Well, that's too hard, though. The wind actually, he got caught by the wind. It might not have been the air long, but it's long enough for that 15 wind. Still ruin your day.
And this is exactly what we're talking about. You have all sorts of strats and all sorts of theories and everything, and then 15 wind comes up and just bites you in the face. Wow, that was a nice...
That was a nice putt on, but it's going to be too little too late for Menno. Looks like this hole will be Noto de Puerto's hole. Got a couple of putts he can do, but there it is. First blood.
Sinks it immediately.
You said at the start of this hole, you were wondering when it was going to happen. You cursed it.
You know, everyone's a baller until the 15-meter wind starts coming.
It's true. It's very true.
Birthday! Good job there by Notel on navigating those winds. Menno, unfortunately, not able to do as much, and that is not a great pin position either. Top of that smaller bubble hill on the side.
Yeah, it's a little better than the one we had earlier, but still not much fun, for sure.
We're out of the hurricane, so that's nice.
All right, ooh, Noto de Puerto going with a very interesting strat here, just laying it way up. All the way back here, and then trying to do his approach, because he's going to come onto the left side of the green. Maybe he's thinking he can come around that side. Stay on this side of everything.
Meantime, Menno is just going to take this as you usually do.
230 yards. Good spot to be. The wind is very calm right now. The wind, but he's still 230 yards away. Gotta get it over this gap. Make sure he carries over the bunker. Try and
230 is
himself.
Yeah, I was gonna say 230 is the max iron for
A 220 max.
Lando.
Goes low. It's over the bunker, but just barely. Puts
And
himself
he's gonna
right at the
roll
bottom of
down.
the hill. Exactly where he needs to be. Alright, 2 wind here for Menno on his approach. He should be able to get over those trees, no problem. From this far back.
Gonna make a chip a little bit more difficult, of course.
Ooh, 110%. Actually, that should be okay.
Gets
Doesn't
it
need
up
any
and over,
spin.
gets it over the bunker.
Come down the hill. Slightly trickier putt, maybe, but both these putts look manageable. We'll see what the grain says. We're grain right in Menno's face. Gotta probably go.
Gonna be. Yeah, both of their
It
faces.
goes
in
1
here.
over.
One
All right,
over.
gets it though.
Does get the curl.
And this looks pretty straight for Noto de Puerto. Also 1 over. Don't stop. Okay. All right.
Close. But
Very different approaches on that hole, but at the end of the day, it stays even. Yeah, overall, this match, very close. The only thing that's really happened is 15 wind pushed Menno into the bunker on 6.
yeah, I was gonna say everything was fine until the 15-meter wind nation attacked.
Exactly. All right,
we
hole
had
8.
peace until then.
We'll see if any on and twos can happen with a little bit of backwind. Oh, well, there's some wind.
Kind of the weird, awkward side angle, though. It doesn't
Yeah.
really do too much.
One thing I was about to say, one thing I was kind of maybe monitoring there was seeing if he would get pushed into the rough on the left side, but he was fine. Oh, a whole lot more wind for Menno, though. And it's gonna
This is
push him.
the angle's a little bit better, however, to possibly do an on and two on with this.
See what sort of options he has available on his second shot. We're 295 away. see what the wind looks like for him. Oh my god, 14
Oh,
wind
wow.
right to his back.
Good lord.
The thing is, yeah, if you max shot with your wood, like I think that definitely
Oh, I
don't
don't
go over
like
the 1
this.
wood. The 3 wood max shot. We'll get him up there.
Woo,
There
he
it
got the
is.
rough
That's
bounce
the
this time. Okay.
perfect spot to be.
Yeah, I mean, and this is what happened to Chaos Goose, right? He didn't get that rough bounce, and it just rocked. Wow. Okay, this is
Okay,
not.
so Menno can try doing the
This
same
has
thing,
no chill.
but remember, he is slightly closer.
Yeah,
He
clubbed
has
right
more
down.
wind, so I don't mind maybe coming down to the 1 iron and trying to pop it high.
He's being indecisive about this. Trying to flip between
Thinking
the 3
about it,
wood
though.
and 1 iron.
Let's see.
I
All
think he
right.
wants to spin.
No, I think if he just pops it high, he doesn't even necessarily need the spin. Oh, he does backspin though. The backspin actually was probably not necessary.
I don't know. There's quite a possibility that he rolls all the way down and up. That
All right,
backspin.
this hill, surprisingly fake. I don't like this line right now. I really hate this line.
All right.
I told you about that hill, man.
No.
Told you about
Yeah,
that hill, man.
And Menno takes advantage of that. Gets the eagle.
Is that Menno that got the eagle? I thought that was not to the Plato that got
that?
the eagle.
Or was that Notel that got the eagle?
Pretty sure it was no tell.
Am I fucking this up?
It was.
Player one.
All right.
Plato got the
Okay. Excellent. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
Colored shirts, man. Colored shirts. Where are they?
I know, right? Ugh.
Penalty.
Look, regardless of who it was a very nice shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah, that was.
Player one.
Yeah, I guess it would. I mean, it would have been interesting to see what happened if he didn't put the backspin on the
200.
Yeah.
shot onto the green. But I'm afraid that he would have just right on out. That was going fast.
It was cooking coming onto the green. That is true. Maybe if he had gone a little bit lower instead of popping it up so high, he would have gotten less backspin as a result. Either way. Ooh, this looks strong. I don't know about this. Max shot with the 1 wood was exact. He wanted max shot with the 3 wood, not the 1 wood.
Yes.
So he goes off the back of the green. And now Menno knows exactly what to do. Yes, you club down, and then you get that max shot.
Yeah, about the 1 meter less wind to
Or
deal
he's going to
with.
stick with the
Going
1 wood.
back
We'll
up.
see. Just don't get the max shot. Ooh, that's perfect. Over everything. No, the heavy rough!
Oh no! He hits the heavy rough!
This hole is actually quite hard for this character because
God.
the distance of this green is just so perfect for him to not be able to carry over that stuff. And because his slices are so poor, it's hard for him to slice in from the right like every other character does.
Man, he had such an opportunity on this one to almost sinks that, but to make the hole up, and unfortunately just cannot get it. If he hits the rough, he's probably fine. Soon as that that heavy rough, nope.
Yeah.
Brakes are
Ooh,
on.
the backspin. No, no te la
God! Oh no! Wow!
What a chip in.
Wow!
What a statement.
Oh, that is messed up, Notel.
That was pretty rude. I approve.
I can't believe you done him like this.
What a chip.
Ah, Menno, I am so sorry. Holy.
Hole number.
Well, one way to go 3 up into the back 9,
The rich get richer, you know?
I suppose.
Yeah, calculated. Absolutely calculated. Knew exactly what he was doing. Looked it up in the script. Yep, go off the back into the rough and get the chip. All right, cool, excellent. Literally getting away with murder there. That's gotta feel so shitty for Menno. He goes from like having this chance to cut that lead into half. You know, get himself right back into the thick of this game, and it just turns like that.
Yeah. Oh, he nails it past everything here. 53 yards away.
Player one. Second shot.
That 9-meter wind gonna be pushing him towards the hole.
Yeah. And a little bit left, too. Just gonna mix a back and crosswind for him right now.
I'm just gonna readjust a little bit to the side because of that.
Ooh, okay. Wonder if he wanted the 100% there.
Short.
I guess not. That looks very great. Roll down the hill too. Right where he wants to be. Great shot from Notto Puedo.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of the second shot that Julio had earlier.
All right. Pretty much face wind here for Menno. It's a very short chip, so it won't get hit by the wind too much at least. Try and go under it. All right, gonna come down the hill as well.
It's gonna be a significantly harder putt climbing the side of the hill.
See what the grain says though. No grain.
No
Okay.
grain.
But a little bit easier.
Ooh. Very straight. Ooh.
Was almost a little too confident there.
Yeah, this hill will trip you out.
It
This
is
is not gonna be easy here for Menno, honestly.
Yeah, I think one over and he's okay from where he's currently at. There it is. All
Very
right,
nicely
well,
done.
that's the even in a hole after those two.
Even.
But once again, we're getting into this area where Menno's been sooner than later. Yeah, we do have 12 coming up soon, so that could be a great equalizer or a
Exactly.
good chance to do
And
something.
11 with the right wind for somebody can have some moves happen too with on and twos.
Hole number.
We'll see.
639 yards. Par 5.
And we're got that pin position in that little cove.
Ooh, face
Try to
wind here.
nestle yourself down in there.
Oh, not really an on and two available for Notto Puedo.
Good shot.
You will just have to play this the old-fashioned way. See if Menno's fortunes can get any better. No, they got worse.
Nope. The gods have judged you not worthy of this hole. You're gonna have to just put it up. You'll most likely see them get right around the bunkers, hopefully right in between them.
I'm gonna try and just go around. I don't think he's gonna club up to the other wood. So
Very
put himself up and over, 82 yards away. Good stuff.
an acceptable distance.
And more sort of wind here for Notto Puedo, but Tori's gonna go over everything here and get himself nestled up near the green.
All the way up to the one wood, comes on over, avoids the bunkers. Right about where you expected that to be. All right, here we go. You want to try to get this nestled down at the little cove if you can.
For sure. Comes pretty far over. I guess he's expecting the wind to push him to the right more. It does. What a great chip
Woo! Woo!
there from Menno. Here to play.
Hell of a shot there.
42 yards away here from Notto Puedo. His chip approach here. He can get himself into a similar spot. A little bit more powerful. Probably some backspin on this maybe. No backspin. He's gonna go pretty
no,
far
oops.
past. And the hills on this
Thankfully, didn't
green.
go off the bottom of that hill because that would have been a merciless putt.
The hills on this green can be a little bit tricky to read. Let's see if he can do it.
I think this was a kind of straight up. I don't dislike this. Though.
We got it.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Slight adjustment for grain. Gets it in there.
Catching the edge of it.
Yep. Menno just mashing and move on to the Kingmaker USA 12. Here we go, guys.
Yeah, honestly, Notel got extremely lucky that it didn't go. That would have been way more difficult at that point. All right. Let's see, what are we going to get? We're going to get the full 10, 12.
How
Or
much
we're going to get
wind?
the 1 or 2.
That is always the question with this hole. How much wind? 9 crosswind.
All right.
Not much fun.
This is fun. This is definitely fun.
Mm-hmm.
And by definitely fun, I mean you hate life.
Exactly.
This gonna be enough?
Well, he goes with the max shot. Come down, come down. Backspin. What an approach
Wow!
from Notto Puedo. Putting on a clinic right, and then the wind
God!
just makes Menno cry. This is about the worst wind on this hole you can ask for. That is That's just rude. That's just mean.
This is. I mean, he's most likely gonna end. He's either ending up in the water in the front or in the rough in the back.
Yeah, pretty much you gotta get a rough bounce at the front of the green and then backspin if you want to stay on the green. Yeah.
And this is gonna rocket this ball forward. Does
there
get
it is. Water just pushed because the wind pushed him a little bit further to the right than he expected.
Oh God.
Then the wind stays exactly how it was, so you can redo your shot with a slight adjustment. Try and fix it.
Look, NeoTurf, NoTel doesn't need any help.
He was already playing super well.
He's already good.
Well, he gets it over this time and just the heavy rough. No giving up. Get some practice in at least.
What an unfortunate hole for Menno.
Mm-hmm. Just the wind. This game, so cruel.
And look, that's been the story for him so far. Like every hole that he's lost, 9.
Yeah, well, yeah. 6, he had an unfortunate bunker just from wind, and 9 was just a wind again, and a really lucky chip from NoTel. So.
Yeah. And once again here, the wind just, I mean, makes this hole merciless for him, and he's really stuck in that terrible position of you either don't make it in the front or you rock it out the back, and that's what we saw happen.
Yeah, that hole is hard enough without wind, and then you add in 12 backwind.
Not only that, but you add in the pressure of seeing the player ahead of you put it right next to the hole. Yeah. So you're like, well, I gotta make a good shot now.
He had just a perfect shot with his 9 crosswind. So. All right.
Well, NoTel putting himself in the driver's seat, going 4 up in the back 9 to go up in to hole number 13. Menno's gonna have to do something, otherwise he is gonna go home in that 3rd, 4th slot. We're not having a 3rd place match, right?
No. Just one more match after this match, the grand finals. So.
We gotta see something happen here if he wants to advance to the finals. Straight up, both shots. No wind going on here. Look, I mean, if you ever have a chance, it's gonna be now.
Much.
Going with a 180, 110 shot, going up high. And bouncing. Oh!
He played with it for a sec there. Not quite gonna happen.
I mean, it was on the line. Wasn't quite good enough. All right, Menno. Got a little bit of wind to deal with.
Backspin on this.
Low.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Oh, no!
So close.
Ah, God, that was on the line too, and if that had just scooted forward just like a half an
Tiny
inch,
bit. Oh well. Great shots there.
Would have gotten it.
This game, man. This game. Every time.
Sad boy hours is what we're going through.
Ugh.
All right, hole 14. We are an up dormy for NoTel. If he wins this hole, he wins outright.
Yep.
14, 399 yards.
This is the same hole we saw the last match end on too.
Yeah. But that was a straight up dormy hole, not an up dormy. So
yeah.
Possibility that we'll see one more
Right.
here.
Okay,
here
Puerto
comes
opting
the
to go for the layup strat.
And I mean, you know, I respect, especially in the position that he's in. Lay it up. You don't mess with the bunkers. It's the only thing that can really wreck you here.
Definitely. Gets over everything there thanks to that 8 backwind. 81 yards away. Menno on his approach. 6 backwind here for No Teleporto.
I hope that wind doesn't get any worse for Menno, because going wedges with 8-meter winds is not a fun time.
Yeah, definitely. See though. All right.
Notel lining up.
Backspin on this, I'm assuming. Yes. Beautiful approach there. Good stuff.
Oh, a little bit of crosswind here for Menno.
Yep. Gonna come all the way over here. Wind's gonna carry him a little bit more. He can dial in the distance right though. Looks okay to me.
Whoa. Might be a little strong, but we'll see.
Ooh, that's right where you want to be.
Spin.
Good stuff.
Yep. It's alright.
Right whip. Brain's gonna help him up the hill a little bit. He doesn't really need to adjust as a result. That'd be pretty straight. Ooh, over still. It's fine. Ooh, I almost lipped out.
Gets the curl around and in. Notel
Over
should
for
be able
Notel
to
as
sink
well.
this.
So there's head off to 15. Dormy hole. No Teleporto with an opportunity to book his ticket to the finals.
Menno looking for his last gasps. Been playing not bad. Just slight mistakes here and there. And Notel's been playing pretty much perfect.
Yeah.
Hole number.
And this is
203
just
yards.
an awful, awful, awful par 3. And this is probably universally one of the most hated par 3s.
Definitely. It's a very, very hard hole. Coming uphill, it's a pretty long distance. There's a ton of heavy rough all around this green. Makes it pretty tricky to try and keep it on top of this. Well, there's that heavy rough, like I just said.
Yep. That's what happens.
Yeah, this is an opportunity. No wind here for Menno. He can get a better shot off than No Teleporto, and if No Teleporto doesn't do a dumb chip in again, match might not be over. Oh, he's going with a max 210. This is going to be pretty strong. He is coming uphill.
Going up high and gets the backspins. All right, all right.
Keeps it on the green, but we'll see. He's still got to come downhill on this fairly strong hill on this green. If not to the
See what the brain's like in a moment as well. Or, you know, Notel can just literally make none of this matter if he chips it in right here.
True. See?
He's done it once. Can he do it again? Shots away.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it with that backspin.
Like.
All right, chance for Menno to keep his dream alive with the green kind of canceling out the hill. I would have liked him honestly to go straight, but we'll see. He's thinking about it. I don't know about this. Wow, he knows better than me.
All right.
Match is not over. Menno takes his first hole of the match. He's got to take 3 more if he wants to stay alive. Push things into sudden death.
Prize for winner. Penalty.
See though.
Thankfully for Notel, he had definitely some holes to give away.
Okay.
Get off to 16. 16 is a pretty hard hole, actually. Honestly, it's I would say it's one of the hardest holes on this course after 12.
Well, you know, it's no Australia 16, but
No, it's definitely a very hard hole. This is a very tricky hole. There's a lot of bunkers everywhere. Getting it over this hill at the front safely can be very tricky.
no wind whatsoever, however, so that should probably help our players here. Get around that front bunker.
Well, I think what Noto's doing is the same thing Julio did, where instead of trying to get over everything, I just lay it up in behind everything and then try and come down from the hill. Especially since the wind is calm. Oh no!
Oh wow!
He cannot get onto the green from there. That is for sure.
Oh,
golden opportunity for Menno. He saw the mistake.
Wasn't it?
Oh no, that was Menno. Yeah, sorry, that was Menno that did that.
Hole, yeah. Oh no.
He had 2 iron instead of a 1 iron. He should have done.
That is. He's gonna hit this hill going up, isn't he?
Yeah, he can't get it over that hill with any of these clubs, I don't think. I don't think he can get it over. I think this is smacking into the face of it. Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Come back down. Staying in the
not even
rough.
gonna get back on the green. Oh God.
I hate to see it happen.
Oh Menno. Everything just fell apart.
And one wind here for No Teleporto on his approach.
Notel's just sitting pretty, sees the pin.
Yeah, just gotta get it over everything.
And he just has to just make it there, and he's laughing all the way to the finals.
Pretty much get it on the green. It might be a bit strong, but, you know, put some backspin on it, and he'll be on the green just fine.
Yeah, just trying to make sure he gets it over the bunker, and then he's totally fine, yep.
Yeah.
Well,
I think you
ladies
can
and
maybe get it
gentlemen,
onto the green from here, but
this
is...
might be Menno's last gasp. I mean, the thing is, even if he chips this,
Well, if he chips it, he'd get a birdie, right? But
Notel would have to miss his putt.
Yeah, I mean, Notel's putt isn't free, but yeah, he pretty much, if he wants to stay alive, he'd have to chip it.
Yeah, coming out of the rough for a 160 chip. And that's not, yeah. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Menno.
Not gonna do it.
That is some rough beats.
Oof.
And he's still gonna have to putt this. Looking at what, a bogey now.
Oh,
Never give up! Never
give
surrender!
up. Exactly. You know, at least make a sick putt. If you make this putt, it'll be a pretty sick putt.
Looking at going at this straight forward.
No.
And misses that too. Goes on the other side. Might have to putt this again. No, all right. Notel, can you put us out of their
No, he's
misery?
not gonna make it.
No, he can't.
What are you doing, those with the Just make this end.
Clown Golf has been activated. Going uphill.
Yeah, there it is. Double bogey.
Yeesh. Par here for Notel.
There
Secure his trip to the finals.
Good stuff to Menno, though. Making top 4 for his first time. Super great. We're going to have a repeat of our last tournament in finals once again. No Teleporto versus Julio Diaz. Very excited to see that, of course.
I'm so sorry, Menno. That was a rough way to go out. Especially you win the hole before you're like, there's a chance. And then suddenly, first shot, and oh god.
Yep. Well, it was a good match though. It was very even for a lot of that match. Super good stuff. But we're gonna head off to our finals after a short break. We're gonna have a quick break here, so everybody get up and stretch your legs a little bit. Tweet out the finals, get hype. Make sure everybody knows this is happening. About to start. Grand finals of Neo Turf Masters at Vortex Gallery. Right after this short break. Be right back.
Carl Carmoni de Fabreville.
À moins que Carl ne déclenche une avalanche de...
Et c'est la bagarre qui commence avec Carl Carmoni, champion des bourses. Et dès le départ, Belling Carmoni, birdie. Trou numéro 2 en carrière, Carl Carmoni a 4 birdies en 8 présences. Oh, attention! Birdie! Un deuxième consécutif pour la bagarre. C'est un coup et la distance. Carl Carmoni. Birdie! Birdie pour Carmoni! Absolument incroyable! Carmoni. Birdie, sinon c'est terminé. La ligne.
Tu vas arriver, ce coup-là!
Ah! Ça contourne! Et Carmoni sur les genoux. C'est de la dynamite, cette situation. La montée. Birdie! Oh! À retardement! À retardement! à sa 4e présence. Vient de réussir 2 birdies consécutifs pour suivre le tempo imposé par Bussière et doit répliquer encore. Et important au niveau des bosses. Oh, c'est raté. Ça redescend. Ouais, et voilà. Et Carmoni qui jubile. Dame chance qui lui sourit encore. Carl Carmoni.
Définitivement ici que ça joue, ça.
Il représente le mini-pot de Fabreville sous les regards de Suzanne Carmoni qu'on voit là, au fond de l'écran. La ligne.
Ça se pourrait! Ça se pourrait!
Ça se pourrait! Birdie! Oh, superbe, important, crucial. Carl Carmoni qui fait un bond de géant. Carl Carmoni sous les yeux de son épouse Suzanne, de Jacques Chiasson, le meneur de la série mini. Carl qui recherche un 2e birdie consécutif. Il est le dernier participant. Et vous savez que ça peut jouer un rôle important, ça, s'il met la main sur la bourse de 300 $ au niveau là, de la carte de pointage qu'il faudrait trouver à 29. C'est le birdie! Oh, c'est le birdie de Carl Carmoni.
Ça change tout, le Serge.
Ça change le portrait complet.
Il est sous, lui.
Oh,
oui, ça serait une
birdie!
place dans la demi-finale. Belle vitesse.
Superbe! Birdie! Une option sur le 3 entre 300 $ et Carl Carmoni, et c'est Suzanne Carmoni.
Son épouse. Si elle le réussit, on va avoir une chicane chez les Carmoni ce soir.
Suzanne attaque. Réussit le birdie! Oh, au 15e trou, et la bourse sera reportée à 450 $. Et voilà.
J'essaie de savoir c'est quoi l'idée d'avoir changé son emplacement de balle.
Non, on y va par la bande. C'est rapide.
Par
Le
l'arrière.
retour arrière. Ça revient. Et voilà. On retrouve le Carl Carmoni des Rougeaux au départ.
La ligne est bonne.
Rapide, c'est rapide. Birdie! La réplique de Carl Carmoni. C'est à l'extrême du tapis de départ, ça.
À l'extrême gauche, c'est ça.
Oh! Et birdie, un 2e consécutif pour Carl Carmoni. Carl, l'objectif... Birdie! Voilà, c'est fait! C'est fait, c'est confirmé. Carmoni sera de retour pour un 8. S'il réussit le birdie et que Simard le rate, c'est la victoire pour une autre semaine pour Carl Carmoni. C'est un regard égalé. Et voilà, c'est le birdie à un pas à 300 $. Carmoni. L'impact. Birdie! Un 3e birdie consécutif. On retrouve le coloré et spectaculaire Carl Carmoni à ce 16e jeu. Il n'avait pas réussi le birdie lors de ses 3 derniers. Maintenant, il pourrait reprendre l'exclusivité du premier rang. Oh, ça bondissait au départ. Oh, la grand queue! Oh, la grand queue! Oh! N'est pas me dire que c'était le scénario prévu.
Je ne crois pas, mais...
Ah! Il prend la tête avec un coup absolument... Tentez donc de décrire ça, vous.
Là, écoutez,
Ça bondissait de partout, cette histoire-là.
On a vu qu'il a emprunté le coin très, très près, ce qui a permis... c'est un des rares matchs qu'il se cherche parce qu'habituellement, Sylvain s'impose à tous les matchs.
Et Carmoni qui charge!
Oui.
Et regardez le regard de ce bonhomme-là.
Feu dans les yeux, Serge. On sait qu'on peut revenir.
Policiers et sont confortables, Carmoni. Birdie, c'est incroyable! Le guerrier qui n'abandonne pas.
Et c'était le meneur au 18e trou cette saison avec 2 birdies. C'est maintenant son 3e de la saison en 7 essais. Il est vraiment brillant au 18e et c'est un trou de fin de match. C'est excellent. Voyez la porte arrière, c'est excellent. La ligne est parfaite. Il faut faire attention. Il y a...
Un coup très important pour Carl. La montée arrière. Birdie! Alors, Birdie, si personne ne réplique, et oui. Et on comprend sa réaction. La longue marche. Il vient de...
Avec 550 $ et Sylvain Boucher a présentement 525 $. Donc, si Sylvain Boucher et Suzanne se méritent le trou de 150 $, Sylvain va s'assurer de 600 $.
Backspin! Ça revient. Ouf. Oh non, finalement! Non, finalement, Carmoni n'aura pas son birdie.
Donne le 2, Cal. Donne le 2.
Et là, Jonathan. Mais, un coup, un birdie et c'est terminé, il se retrouve à finale. La montée. Birdie! Incroyable! Et Carmoni, regardez la réaction! Carmoni vient de faire son entrée en grande finale. Quelle fin de match! On va revoir la montée, la ligne parfaite, le birdie, 1100 $, 1250 pour le match, 1500 pour la saison. Le champion de la saison régulière 1991 sera au rendez-vous en finale 92. Oh!
All right. Thank you, Kyle Camoni, for that break. I'm glad more people get to see the Kyle Camoni clip. We play that before every finals. It's kind of just our tradition. Another thing we do is we thank everybody for their sick donations to our pot today. We had $50 from Stream Hatman. Thank you so much, Hatman. I got $50 from Gibby, the boss man of Vortex Gallery. Gibby spent so much time setting stuff up for so many Vortex Gallery tournaments. Thank you so much to Gibby, putting in the $50 to the pot. Shout outs to Gibby. He's just a cool dude. Got $30 from Blank. Thank you, Blank. We got $22.81 from Chaos Goose. Thank you, Chaos Goose, saying love NTM and love this community. Got $20 from Mighty Squirrel. Thank you, Mighty Squirrel. Got $14.80 from Note La Puedo, who's sitting pretty in finals to make that money back. Thank you, Note La Puedo. Got $8.10 from Tatsu Jin. Thank you, Tatsu Jin. We got $5 from Float, 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 Float. Thank you. We got $5 as well from Empty Eye. And give me putts, give me drives, give me eagles on par fives. Ooh. Thank you so much, Empty Eye. And then the rest of these are all coupon codes. And I don't know if there's any left. If there is, you should definitely use them before we finish up this grand finals match between Julio Diaz and Note La Puedo. Hope everybody's excited. Are you excited, Imagine?
Hell yeah, these have been some of the cleanest golfers today. Obviously making it all the way to the finals, and a repeat of our previous finals that Julio did win. I wouldn't say like it was a blowout, but it was a clean win, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if Notel's been able to put in the work to, claw it back a little bit. Of course, unfortunately, we will be having a Landalt mirror matchup.
Yeah,
again.
We're very familiar with this mirror match at this point, I think. But these two do play quite differently, so we will see how they square up. I think these two have played against each other in bracket twice before now, and they've both taken one of them. So this would be the tiebreaker. But of course, the last time they played was last finals that Julio won, so I'm sure Notel would love to get that back from him. We'll see what they can do.
And one last time, just to thank all the sponsors. We do have, of course, Hitbox. Look at that. Don't you want it? Yeah, you want it. You should go and get one. It's clean. It's pretty. And I hear it helps a lot. And then, of course, we also got Patreon for Fightcade. Fightcade giving us some sweet, sweet private lobbies to make this run way smoother. Thank you much for Fightcade, and just in general, thanks for Fightcade for letting a lot of these tournaments exist in the first place, including ours.
Exactly.
And last but not least, thank you much once again for Valerie and Menno, who were on earlier today, commentating the earlier matches. Y'all did a fantastic job. Hope you guys had
Alright.
a lot of fun. But it is Germany time.
Germany time, for sure. Here we go. We haven't seen too much Germany today, so I'm excited to see Germany again. Germany, personally, my favorite course. We got 2 Germans on Germany. That is true, Chase.
Initial shots go away. I mean, I would say most likely Julio is going to be favored here just because he's a little bit higher ranked. And
Yeah. Reigning champion right now. You know.
did win the last one. Yep. But, yep. Once again, I do hope that everyone who has played today and is sticking around and you have an interest in this game, keep at it. We'd love to see, you know, new people come in and start mastering the game itself. I just gotta stress, it's going to get frustrating at times. I guarantee you.
This game,
but
this game
stick with
hates
it.
you. You have to understand that from the beginning. This game hates you. You have to beat it into submission.
It's one of those things where, like, you're gonna feel a lot of frustration, but when it starts clicking, it feels good. It just feels good.
For sure. It's a very... Ooh, he almost dunked that.
Oh, he might still get it! Oh,
Not
wow,
gonna do
okay.
it. Playing with the hearts there a little bit is no telepuedo.
Yeah, it was nearly a dunk and a putback. Jesus, all right. It's not gonna take well, all right. I say it's not gonna take very long for fireworks happening, but I could easily see us going a good 6-7 holes of just straight up.
Yeah, definitely.
These two are really at the top of their game. You know, Notel just played. I mean, I think he made one mistake and then he covered that mistake up with a chip in. So it's like, you know, what do you do with someone who has no holes in it?
Mm-hmm. All right, laying it up here is Julio on this hole. Putting himself 180 yards away for his second shot. More sort of thing here for No Telepuedo. $177 for his second shot to the green.
For a small amount of wind for both players, a little bit of crosswind. Don't underestimate these 2-3 meter winds, though. They can really throw you off, especially if we're starting to go with higher shots.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
You know, sometimes it really feels like this game just ends up being a wind management simulator.
Yeah, sometimes. Got the low shot here from Julio.
Stay up? No.
Not going to stay up there, but that should be a pretty straight up and down putt for his shot. Similar thing here for No Telepuedo. Max shot on the 8 iron.
And a couple of
All the way up.
bounces.
Yeah, he's
Right
the
on
hill
top
there.
of the hill.
all right. This should be a pretty straight putt here, though. Make a slight adjustment. Interesting.
I think that should still be okay.
Yeah, I think he should be fine. There it is. Goes in.
Catches the edge. No adjustment here necessary. Just straight up and away putt. This he goes on top of the hill with no grain. And on to hole number 3. We trample.
Exactly.
This first par 3 can be a little bit tricky at times. That stupid tree makes things a little bit more complex than I feel is necessary. But usually this pin position is going to make that tree kind of, you know, not really have much of an effect. 4 wind though is.
Yeah, 4 wind when you're using a wedge like this can definitely come into play. It is coming uphill too, so the
It's definitely annoying.
100% looks okay. He might put some topspin on this. We will see. Oh, no topspin needed.
Just be able to let it roll. Yep.
Right, 2
As long as you
crosswind.
get it onto the bottom of that hill, really on any of the sides there. Generally
Oh yeah,
fine
this
with
is
that.
a thing that No Telepuedo likes to do.
Okay.
It's cool. I'll give him that. It's very cool.
Here's where you insert the meme of, but why?
If he's more comfortable and likes doing it more, I don't know, why not? Cool.
I suppose if you get practiced in it, it's fine. It's just, you know, it worked.
Yeah, it's an even hole, so can't necessarily fault him for it, I guess. But we're gonna head off to 4, our first par 5. Sometimes you'll see movement on this hole because it can occasionally, depending on wind, be tricky to get the on into. But
yeah, that front bunker right in front of the green is definitely a obstacle that gotta account for.
this is definitely one of the most consistent par 5 eagles for most characters in the game. So, all right, stays on the fairway. All right, 6 crosswind here from Nota La Puerto. He's got to make sure he can still keep it.
Keep yourself on the fairway.
Gets over everything. Stays on the fairway too.
Bunker.
All right.
Excellent, excellent. And once again, just get yourself past that bunker, and this 6-meter wind is going to knock it down a little bit. So we'll have to be careful there. And it is. Is that regular rough or heavy rough? I think it's just regular rough.
It's regular rough. There's heavy rough on the right side, but I think he should be able to avoid it just fine. Ooh.
Yep. Oh.
All right.
Okay.
A little bit of a lag spike there.
Oh God, we're on Germany. I just realized we might have some rendering issues at
on point. 10. We'll see if we get there. Yeah. Ooh, baby, playing with the albatross there.
Just picks the ball up and puts it right next to the hole.
What a shot there from Julio.
8-meter semi-crosswind pushing to the hole as well, so he's adjusting far to the right. He's gonna sticking with that 2-iron.
He's thinking about it.
There it goes. Yeah, I was thinking that might be a little bit too strong, but
hopefully let's come over to the left enough. Let's have a backspin here.
It's
going to come down the hill though and make his putt a little tricky.
That is not.
The grain's kind of helping him out though, honestly.
Is that too far over?
It might be. No, it wasn't. Good putt there from Nota La Puerto to keep himself in this game after that amazing approach from Julio.
Just snakes it in. Looked like a little bit of an awkward angle going up, but there's the reason why these two guys are in the finals that I'm sitting here in the broadcasting booth.
Yeah. Exactly. These two are definitely here to play.
There we go, on to goal number 5s. As I said, we could very, very well see going in. Honestly, I could see these guys matched up evenly
into the back 9,
back
maybe.
The back half of the back 9 at that.
Yeah, we'll see. I see both of them definitely lay it up here. You can't get over the water unless you have a whole bunch of backwind. You definitely want to try and get it to the right side of the fairway if you can, because that gives you a corridor onto the green where the pin is, where you avoid that bunker.
I will say probably one of those blind par 3s is where we're gonna get some separation.
I could see it.
That's gonna be my call.
I think the next hole. No, next hole is not one. I think 7. No, 7's a par 5.
It's like 8 and 13, right?
Yeah, 8's one of them for sure.
Because there's also the par 3 with like the woods, the forest in front.
All right, we're backspins, but he's staying on the green there.
That looks good.
Yeah, definitely. Easy putt looking there. See if Nota La Puerto can match that. Thinking about how he's going to slice it. He likes to come down to the wedges and use the head pixels as reference on the wedges. I've definitely seen 190 max shot or a 200 max shot. He's thinking about it. Goes to a 200 max shot. Has the slice on it, but that's going to come on the other side of the hill.
Oh, and is that going to roll down too?
A trickier putt here. Saw him make a really nice putt earlier. Let's see if he can do it again. That green's not helping him, that's for sure. But I think the hills are pretty much straight up and down on both sides.
Really
no, it wasn't.
Push, but yeah, just not enough.
Well, here's that first blood you were just talking about. Julio's going to do it.
Yeah, just an over
adjustment.
adjustment.
And the slice he applied to his shot was canceled out by the wind, so it went a lot straighter than he expected.
Well, there you go. Minor mistakes taking place again. Julio takes advantage of it and goes 1 up. Finally breaking this even score.
I head off to hole 6.
Oh, this pin is on that wide hill in the back.
All right, so I'm gonna try and he's gonna lay it up behind the front bunker instead of trying to worry about the bunker in the tree, I suppose.
Why couldn't that man miss a putt while he was playing you? Well,
all right, 183 yards away.
that's just how things go sometimes, Menno. That's why this game is so rewarding yet so frustrating.
Well, in the meantime, the wind definitely showed up. 12 crosswind for Norte de Puerto's drive.
Rockets him forward to
a 12 backwind here for
43.09.
Julio's approach.
Gonna have to take at least probably a couple of clubs off. 170 would probably be enough.
Yeah, you're gonna come down
to
all the way down to the 150.
Okay, there we go.
100%.
Yeah, I thought
low.
I felt like 150 might have been a bit too low because you do have to get past the rough.
Yeah, well, he's on the green. That looks like an okay putt to me.
This might be one of the few times that I am ball on top of the hill instead of the bottom because it is a far way to putt up.
Yeah, even so, it's generally
shouldn't be too difficult.
Right. Got 15 backwind, so yeah, he's gonna try and double
He's
club
going
instead.
double.
Well, that's
Yeah.
like well, half of 250. Half of 230 is about 115.
And I think he wants to spin on it.
Well, this can go off the back of the green.
Oh,
Well,
just a little bit
that
too
15 wind, and
far.
he got a green bounce at the beginning too.
Yeah.
That did not slow it down nearly enough.
Here come, just small mistakes by No-Tell could possibly add up here.
A little
unless
bit
he
of
gets
pressure
another
maybe
one
getting
of
to him.
those.
Not
quite
there.
enough.
Pressure's getting the No-Tell maybe, Norte de Puerto. Feeling the pressure and just kind of buckling a little bit maybe. We'll see. It's going to be 2 holes for Julio if he can make this putt.
Lining it up.
That should be pretty straight, I think. Green will cancel out the
it's
hill.
alright.
We go on the white.
Ooh, I'm not sure if that's strong
That's
enough.
short. That's short.
Yeah, that's
he
definitely
wanted
not
one
strong
over.
enough. Wow.
Well, that's the first mistake we've seen from Julio pretty much all day.
Wowie. That's gonna let No-Tell get away with murder here as it's not caught. We'll have a straight up instead. Yeah, definitely missed the pip. Yeah. I mean, there is a slight possibility that he thought the green was going to push it enough, but going uphill like that, I feel like you definitely want at least one over. Especially when you have to go, that far of a distance up a hill. Well, looks like gods do bleed. Bad gods do bleed.
Indeed, they do. Here we go. We got next par 5. It's, again, not generally too hard to get on into for an eagle putt for this character, for this hole. Although any wind at all can definitely complicate things. Trying to get over all of the trees and heavy rough in front of the green on the right side.
There's a very little wind for No-Tell, or...
Yeah, Norte de Puerto has pretty much no wind. Gets past the trees. 100 yards there.
Both of them should have a very easy time getting on.
4
Meter
crosswind.
wind. A little annoying. But this is a usable wind.
Yeah, we go with the max shot on the 1 iron. Hopefully this doesn't go over the back, but I think he should be okay. We'll get
Yeah,
the
he
rough
just wants
bounce there
to-
too. Beautiful.
Yeah, I think he definitely just wanted to make sure it was that heavy rough there, because that would just
No
kill it
wind.
immediately.
No wind here for Julio on his approach here, though. He's got to make sure he gets over everything. Same way.
Max
230.
230.
He's going to go with max 220, I think, would be okay.
Just don't land in that heavy rough.
Yeah, pretty much. One high. Will he get a rough bounce here? I think he's gonna go over the heavy rough just fine. Ooh, there it is.
Couldn't quite tell if he got the rough bounce, but regardless, he had the backspin, kept himself on top of the hill. Got a pot up a side here for, I believe this is No-Tell.
That's Julio.
That's Julio, okay.
Yeah, eagle putt there from Julio. Eagle putt here. No to Puedo. We are going to keep on going. Only one hole separating them. The missed approach. Oh, what was hole 5 again? I don't remember what happened.
That was the one where he went off the back of the green, right?
No, that was 6, and then Julio missed his putt. I don't remember what happened on hole 5. Oh, hole 5 was he missed his putt because he went on the wrong side of the hill. That's right. Coming over the river. Either way.
Man, I swear I have a memory of a goldfish at times.
Fair enough. All right, so they gotta get blind approach, par 3. Gotta get over everything. Try and keep it on the front of the green. He's on the hill. And that's gonna make his putt kind of nasty.
That is gross. I mean, I think he's gotta try to climb that hill and curve it back down. It's probably gonna be his best bet. But we'll check Grains as well.
Grains could help him. We'll see. But No to the Puedo gonna try and get himself into a better spot than that one. That's for sure. That spot's not much fun. Gotta get over all these trees and all the heavy rough in front of the green. Next shot on the 9-iron is probably okay. Gonna go high with some backspin. Oh no, the wind, the 5 wind
carried him far off to the side. Holy
yeah, I don't think he expected the wind to go that far to the right. So he's gotta try and get it. Gotta hope that the pretty terrible putt that Julio has. Oh my God, never mind.
Wow, all right.
No to the Puedo, doing it again, dunking a ball.
I'm done. I'm out.
So this grain actually does help Julio, but I don't know about this adjustment right now.
I don't think it's climbing up high enough.
Oh, there it is. He was under putt. No te la Puedo taking a hole back with that sick dunk chip in. And Julio, on his approach, just getting himself into too sticky of a situation to try and make that putt.
He's done that twice.
Yeah, he stabbed people with that twice. Second
He's gone
time.
off the green and then gets it in, and then
yeah.
Ah!
That's like doing that sort of stuff is it's mental damage, you know? It's mental damage.
You're not allowed to do that. It's illegal.
Call the cops. Call the turf cops.
They're busy in 15-meter-an-hour cyclone winds. All right. Second shot. Or, well,
this is Julio.
Player shot coming here.
What is Julio? Do they desync maybe?
They may have desynced. Because I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen. Pretty sure he doesn't want a 0 meter.
Unless that was a missed input.
Power. I doubt it.
Not sure what was going on with Julio there.
Is there anything going on in the chat in Fight Kid?
I just got a DM. Just a sec.
Oh, this would be tragic if one of them lost internet or something. I mean, he's making movements. Really hope something didn't break.
Yeah, it sounds like there's maybe some lag.
That is highly unfortunate. We'll see where this goes. I'm hoping that the two of them can resync themselves or, you know, deal with whatever lag's going on. He's definitely making button inputs, so he's still connected.
Yeah.
Oh, this would be tragic if this is how it has to end. It's shaping up to be such a good finals here.
Once more, player one, for shot.
I mean, we saw a little bit of this stuttering going on in the two. I think there were a couple of little hookups.
Sorry, I'm just talking with Julio right now.
Yeah, I highly doubt he's faking it. There'd be pretty much no reason to do so.
Slow play, one stroke penalty. Give up the slow.
Ah, God, sometimes technology is the worst.
Once more.
It's really the downside of esports at times. We're really just slaves to technology and internet. And I've been doing esports stuff for the better part of a decade now, and see this kind of thing from time to time, and it's so unfortunate. I mean, I think at the very least, this hole is going to go to no-tail just by default, even if we can get the two reconnected.
Play, one stroke penalty. Give up the slow. Once more.
Stick with us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get this squared away. In the meantime, once again, if any of you are continue to be interested in Neo Master, wonderful 26-year-old Neo Geo game at this point, you're more than welcome to join our Discord, where we have a bunch of resources for you to take a look at, pour over, and see if you can find some matches. There's a ranking system in play as well. We have tournaments going. Is that good? Are you able to continue those, Matt? Because I know you're getting a little bit busy. But you're going to be able to continue just regular tournaments?
I might be doing them around once a month or once every 3-ish weeks. We will see.
Once more.
And we'll be doing it at various times so that you can get in and hopefully, get a few matches, get some tournament play going. There looks like we're having some possible desync issues or lag issues.
Yeah.
So we are attempting to deal with that as we're going along here. It is unfortunate because we've had a very, very highly entertaining, first 8 holes, and suddenly it's just, well, we'll see what happens.
Play, one stroke penalty. You must give up play.
And of course, guys, thank you very much for being here and watching this entire.
2, second shot.
It's been really great to be a part of Vortex Gallery, and being involved in this in the first place. It's kind of a validation for what we've done so far. You DDoS of some kind?
No, it's not.
I doubt it. Are both of them having issues now, or is it, or is Notel just waiting?
Third shot.
And I know that both of them are. I think they're both South American, right?
Well, no, Julio's in Spain and
Oh, right, that's Spain.
Nota La Puerto is in South America. Yeah.
So, connecting to probably what is North American servers might be a little bit difficult.
Well, it's peer-to-peer for their match, so I don't know if that necessarily.
Jeez, that might be even worse considering they're cross hemispheres too.
We've generally never had too many issues with the matches. We've had lots of matches between South America and Europe happen all the time. But it sounds like maybe we're having internet issues on either one of their ends, although everybody has had fine matches against Nota La Puerto all day. And we've seen fine matches all day, so I'm not sure.
Looks like, yeah, this hole is going to mercifully come to an end for now. What happens? I don't know if Julio's been able to get back in.
Yeah, Julio's having a lot of lag problems right now, so it sounds like we might have to end up. This might end up being the end like this. We might do soft reset rules. It's up to them if they want to do soft reset rules.
Final will begin from the start.
Please select your challenging course.
That is so unfortunate. We're having such a wonderful match.
Germany, Baden National Golf Course. Final day, final party start.
All right, I mean, I guess we can try the soft reset rules. It's up to you, Bad, at this point.
I'm discussing with them.
I, for one, hope that we do get to see these two play together for a little bit longer here. Yeah, back nine would have been pretty crazy to see. Yeah, I don't know if Julio wants to, like, restart his router or something. I'm...
All right, sounds like they're maybe going to do soft reset. So close the match and retry.
Let's see if we can get this going back. I hope everyone in chat has been enjoying themselves for the day so far. We've had definitely various levels of play, but as I said, it was really great to see the amount of people that signed up this week. Well, I guess for the past month or so. Chaos Goose over here trying to get your stream pimped out a little bit. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Check that Twitch Prime. A lot of people who have Twitch Prime don't know they have Twitch Prime or have time to use it because Twitch likes to not auto-renew Twitch Prime subscriptions. This would be a place to drop it. you know, just slide a Twitch Prime in here or there. It's also September, so anywhere you subscribe on right now is % off. I believe if you're subscribing for the first time. Been an amazing match so far. I fully agree. Yeah, I really hope that we don't end this way either.
Yeah, we will
Sounds
see.
like they might just be getting going here.
All right.
Robert Lando, final match. Hole number 1, 450.
So, we are calling hole number 9 for no-till, right?
No, hole 9 is going to be... we're going to start soft reset for hole 9 going forward.
Okay, so we didn't complete
hole 4 is
okay.
the new hole 9 now.
So they're going to play through these first 3 holes, and these aren't going to matter.
Congratulations on making the cut. Good luck
There's a
tomorrow.
save.
Yeah, there we go. There's a Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. Give Bad a little bit of recognition in his channel for running all this time. You know, it's crazy to think that we're in like the 3rd year of doing this stuff, basically.
Yeah, it's weird. It's been a lot of these, I guess, over the past couple of years. So, all right. So, like we said, the first 3 holes here don't really count. They're just for fun. So, no, they play until hole 3, and then hole 3 becomes the new hole 9. It's essentially how the soft reset rule works. or the
Yeah,
the
we just
desync
like to
rule
skip
works.
the.
We skip the first three holes because the
holes.
first 3 holes almost nothing ever happens. So
All square.
Hole number.
Player 1.
So it'll take a second to get us going, but that does hopefully mean that we do get some more of this good old golf going on. Unfortunately, we are probably not going to have too much in the back nine, but they were tied, so it is possible that we go all the way to 18 anyway.
it's possible for sure. We'll see.
I'm just dreading a potential now, another crash. Was it
10? Yeah.
Is that third? Is it 10?
10's the one with the soft reset bug. So.
That's right. That's right. That would be awful if we just get the 10 and have to soft reset again. Did y'all come up with the ruling on the fly? No, we've had that rule for quite a while.
Yeah,
I believe you. Did we do that when we're still doing most tournaments?
yeah. It started with most tournaments, so it's been around.
Yeah,
for quite a while.
there were a couple of times when people got DC'd, completely crashed or the internet dropped, and it would come back and hole number 1, and it just felt like a drag because nothing would happen. So hopefully we're throwing this into a little bit more of an actionable period. Legit, this is your first time tuning in? Oh, no worries.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm still
happen very often. Like maybe it happens once every 2 or 3 tournaments, so at most.
Yep.
This game is like it in old Fightcade. It was a lot less stable, and Fightcade 2 it's way more stable now. So
Yeah. But we just have some rules in place just to cover our bases.
Mhm.
All right, we'll got one more hole of heads up straight up here, and then we'll be ready to kind of restart this and
at hole 4, yeah.
hole number 4-9. I'm just thankful that we are able to continue playing. It looks like whatever issues Julio had there have cleared up.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see this fancy shot from No Tail this way at least. So it's fun to see.
Oh yeah, the soundtrack to this game is fantastic.
It is pretty amazing for sure.
And all the courses, all of them, yeah, it's that good old 1980s, 1990s 8-bit music that they had in a bunch of these games. Yeah, he did that the first time too, Death Cult. He just bounced it up. And I mean, look, apparently it's very replicatable. It feels like a little bit too much to mess around for me to ever do it. But hey, if it works, it works. All right, guys, we're finally back on track.
Yeah, scoring.
As theoretically, this is our hole number 9. So let's see if these two players are able to continue playing the rest of the way through. We are all tied up, of course.
All right, put the slice on to try and keep it on the fairway. Just gotta make sure he doesn't. Ooh, what's say doesn't?
Wow.
Yeah, makes it work though. All right.
Skips over that bunker. I think the only downside here for Julio is that... So if we were to have kept going, because No-Tell won the last hole, would have been first, which can sometimes be an advantage for the person going second.
Ooh, okay. He's on the green, but this is a very tricky in position. I just noticed it.
Yeah, that's all the way in the back.
Gotta try and, with the wind calm down here for this shot. I don't remember who's shooting right now. I think this is No Teleporto, but I'm not sure.
Yes, this is No-Tell.
Okay.
I say that not because I knew beforehand, but because I also have your stream open. I saw player number 2 come up. I just want to make sure. That I'm not trying to flex it. Because we all know that.
Oh no! Off the back of the green, he needed backspin to stay on.
Uh-oh. Well, all right, whatever. He's just gonna chip it in anyway. He's done this
He's done that before
twice already.
Right?
Easy life calculated and everything. you!
God damn it.
Call me Nostradamus! Because I predicted that immediately!
No, I'm not gonna do it for Julio.
No, tell you are fucked up. You're
That
a
was-
fucked up person.
That was pretty messed up.
You are the worst. Of course, Julio then misses his putt to lose the hole where the other person didn't even get onto the green.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Did you write a script bad? Did you forget to give it to me so I know what's supposed to happen here?
I don't know, man. That was pretty messed up, but no to Lapueto. Going one up into what is now the back nine, I guess.
Man, I was so mad at that. I literally just unplugged my charging cable. Headset, just flailing my arms around. Alright, well. I would be so tilted. I would be so... That's back-to-back, technically, in our score sheet.
Yeah, I guess that'd be back-to-back chip-ins.
Back-to-back holes that ended like that.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff there. The Julio, though. Great approach. Keeping his composure.
No tell. Looking to see what he can make happen. No wind.
Yeah, no
It's
wind.
possible.
218 yards away, so the max 4 iron here is a pretty good club selection.
Bounce, bounce.
There it is.
Just slightly missed.
A little bit off target.
But, you know, both players staying on top of the hill. Slight adjustment for the grain. Right on the white pip. Curls it in.
There it is.
No-Tell should be coming up from behind as well. Doing the same thing. As we move on to hole number 11/6.
Yep.
So we're gonna get to 10 on hole 7, 8, 9. So 10. So 14 is gonna be 10.
Think so? I don't remember.
Right?
I can't count.
Because that was. This is 6, and it's technically 11. So 7, 8, 9. No, 15 is gonna be.
Okay. I believe you. I don't want to do the math right now. I've been streaming for 7 hours.
Understandable. A little bit short here. That position could actually be a little bit tricky, as it does have to deal with all those trees on the left-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
But that pin position isn't at front as well.
You can get over them okay. It's just whether or not he'll have a clear look at the pin or not, I suppose, would be the difference. Oh, he can definitely see it, so.
Right up the gut. It's got 4 meter slight back, slight crosswind. Just gotta get it over these trees. Don't get yourself into the bunker. We'll have a rough bounce. Oh my
He's
god.
on. That putt's not easy though, because this pin position is a very tricky pin position on the side of the hill.
I for sure thought he sank himself in. Alright, just gonna push him up towards the hole. Voids all of that as well. Neither of these guys are gonna have an easy putt here though.
Mm-hmm.
That grain, I'm not sure if that's gonna
Comes over a little bit. He's trying to think about the grain.
That's
This is a weird putt.
Is that just straight?
Ooh, there it is.
Yeah.
Makes it work with the 1 under. This grain's actually kind of helping No to the Puerto. Gonna come pretty far over.
This is just gross.
Ooh, there it is, though.
He curls it in, though. Nice
Beauty putt.
putts by both. Getting away with some very beautiful putts. That means we will be going to hole number 12/7. Once again, this par 5. Wind in the face. Gonna make getting on in 2 harder.
Definitely will, yeah. See what the wind looks like on the next shots here. But yeah, the wind definitely will make this, ooh, even more wind. This is actually going to complicate this hole quite a bit.
Yeah, it's and the real problem is if they have wind in the face again next shot.
Yeah.
Landing in that landing in that heavy rough. It just stops.
Yeah, there it is again.
Oh my God. Alright, is he gonna... It looks like he might go for it.
Absolument incroyable.
Let's go, Thomas
He's trying
Stewart Lescun.
Come over slightly from the side.
Thank you both.
No slice, though.
He's thinking about what club he wants to use. This is a very hard approach to try and make. Can it go up to the 1 wood? I definitely agree with. Will it get over? It does, and it's going to stay on the green, on top of the hill, too.
Wow.
What a great shot there from Julio.
All right, No-Tell, what you got for us? You got a lot of wind in the face. But he's further back to start off with. And more wind in the face, too. Still got to go for it. Up, and
Ooh,
will get it, but he does go off. Yes, this is the grand finals, Bode. Unfortunately, we did have a soft reset.
Yeah.
Not for the usual Germany problems, though.
Yeah.
All right. Gonna climb the hill here. Long putt.
Not gonna do it.
Get it. That's gonna give Julio a pretty open shot here, tying this back up. Doesn't really do any sort of adjusting, just goes 1 over. Uses the power instead of the grain.
Julio gonna take a hole back.
I mean, there's a real possibility of us just going a long, long distance here. Now, here's the question. If they get into what we consider sudden death, are we making them restart again from the start?
No, we're just gonna keep playing. I think just let it go.
Okay. Because I'm not sure if we've included that part in the rules. What happens if you go to overtime on a soft reset? All right, blind par 3 goes
Great approach.
Under. Very nicely done. Gonna make it an easy putt.
Yeah, last time we saw Julio sit himself on the side of the hill. Just mess up his putt. This time, though, he can do.
Going up high. And both of them basically in the same position. Very nice shots. Much less wind for No-Tell to contend with there. Made it a lot easier of a shot. Just have to get it up.
Mm-hmm.
Back birdies.
Even hole.
All in the evens. Going on to hole number 14. /9. Hopefully they won't desync on this hole this time.
Yeah, we'll see. Finally get to see hole 9.
In all its long and skinny glory. Going with a little bit of a low shot, but beautiful placement. 160 even to the hole. Looking for probably something similar here. 6-meter crosswind. Up Up and away. Does get a rough bounce, so it's going to be a little bit further out.
Mm-hmm.
I think that wind knocked the ball down a little bit as well. A little bit awkward wind here. Especially for where that pin is positioned.
It's thinking about angles and stuff.
Like the 180, full 110%, go high. It's gonna let the wind carry him back over, back spins. Fortunately, not really on top of the hill. We'll see how the grain is. Ooh, 11-meter backwind here. You're gonna have to be careful. This is another one of those possibilities where you gotta hit it hard enough to water, but if you hit it too hard, you're just gonna rock it off the back.
Mm-hmm. Well, the wind, the pin's towards the center of the green, so it should be a little bit easier. Try and keep it on the green at least. A little bit under on that 150. Going low. Wind will definitely help him over this water. Rough bounce though, keeps it at the bottom of the hill. Both these putts, honestly not great, but we'll see what they can do. Birdie putt here for Julio.
That is pretty far over.
He's thinking the hill and the grain will both push him to the left, which I don't disagree with.
Yeah. Let's see what power he chooses.
One over.
One over.
Ooh, it didn't come back far enough though.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be just a little bit too much. There you have it. But this isn't that much easier here.
Definitely. Oh, but he makes it though.
Does sink it, however.
Going one up with only 4 holes left, even though it doesn't seem like there's 4 holes left. That is what the score is.
Finally going to see hole number 10/15.
Mm-hmm.
Hotel taking charge here. And I'm sure Julio's not out of tricks.
584 yards, par 5.
Yep. We'll see though.
Pin in that semi-middle back area. You just want to keep yourself on the right side. Give yourself an easier putting time. And stay out of the damn bunkers.
There it is. He gets past everything. See if he can get it onto the green with his second shot, but it's very hard to get the on and 2 on this hole.
There's a lot of rough there that you have to bounce through. And some trees to contend with too. The good old-fashioned crashing trees. Alright, not a whole lot of wind to help you carry either.
Yeah, it will kind of carry him onto the green. Bit of an awkward distance. We'll see what he can do with it though.
He's going to hook this in with single hook.
Mm-hmm. And when it comes up
Imagine
to
if they
the
crash
one
here.
wood,
Yeah.
it's gotta
that
make
would
sure.
be,
Hopefully, it doesn't go off the back of the green. Oh, the trunk of the tree though.
Oh, smacking right into that tree. Oh, God.
Well, chance here for Note La Puedo, but he is going at that path where that crash does happen. Oh, it looks like he's going a little bit further to the left, so I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, that's real rough for Julio.
Yeah, you know. And there's wow, what a shot from Note La Puedo.
There's a beautiful chance here for Notel to take just an absolute stranglehold of this. Going 2 up with 3 holes left is pretty brutal.
Trying to get over these trees, and he doesn't. Goes through them instead.
Hey, you just got straight up to Kembe Mutombo by that tree. No.
So 1 under. Oh my God! Not quite gonna do it.
Man, and
He's
it's
gonna give up the
Julio's-
hole.
Yeah, straight up just giving it up. Hey,
So
he's
up
what-
Dormy now for Note La Puedo as we get close to the end of this tournament.
All right, Julio, you got to give it your all here. Got 3 shots.
Yep.
You have to make all of them.
When this hole is so hard. See what they can do though.
No, the game didn't crash. It was there was something.
It was like a
going wrong
bunch
with
of lag
Julio's
issues.
internet.
Apparently it's better now, but seems to be okay now, so.
Yeah. Internet spikes definitely happens.
Yep. Yeah, when they're playing from this far away, it can definitely occur, but seem to be okay right now at least.
Gets it up and on the green with a very puttable position. Julio's got to win this. I mean, you basically almost have to just get the hole in one here. Or this might just be it. There's no telling.
Well, it's up Dormy, so he can still afford to tie on one hole, but that's pretty far back on this approach.
Isn't he 3 up? Or no, it's 2. Yeah, okay, it's 2 up. It's 2 up, right? This is just awful putt.
That's a
here.
pretty
It's
hard
coming
putt.
up.
Not gonna do it.
Oh, and it's gonna curl down.
Told you this hole is.
Oh no, Julio.
This hole is hard. Oh, chance here
Yeah,
for No Te La Puedo to seal this game up and take Vortex Gallery, and he does it.
Just gets it, curls it in,
There
and that,
it is.
ladies and gentlemen, will do it.
That will do it. Congratulations to No Te La Puedo for that. Good stuff.
Wow. A little unfortunate about our internet issues in the middle, but I mean, No Tel was just on another level.
Definitely, he's playing out of his mind now.
Those back-to-back, basically back-to-back birdied holes were just amazing.
Definitely, super strong showing from No Te La Puedo all day. All day he was on fire, and it showed. Good stuff to No Te La Puedo for sure.
Well, and I believe that does it for us then, right?
Yep.
We're all done here, so thank you very much for everyone who joined in. Once again, congratulations to Notel, taking home first place. Julio gave it his all, but just comes up a little short. Congratulations on everyone who made it to our top 4, Chaos Goose and Menno as well, for getting their placements in and earning a little bit of that cash money. It's been a wonderful tournament, and I'm so happy to see the amount of people that showed up.
Yeah, it was a great tournament. See a lot of new people here today, and just got to see some good golf. I want to thank Vortex Gallery for allowing NeoTurf Masters to be part of this awesome event. And if you haven't already, there's a lot more tournaments this month, a whole month pretty much. Just Vortex Gallery all month. Into any rather niche fighting games. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. You can play, I don't know, Waku Waku 7. You can play Iso Tensoku. You can play all sorts of super whack.
If you're missing
weird
Evo,
games.
go and take a look at the rest of the Vortex Gallery stuff. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. So, yeah, thank you so much to Vortex Gallery. And if you want more golf, come over to discord.bigtournament.golf. You can find us. We run semi-regular tournaments, although things have been less regular lately because I'm doing stuff with my local Montreal fighting game community lately. So it's been hard to organize them, but we'll definitely.
And of course, thank you very much to Bracket and was it Chaos Goose who were
Yep, running the brackets. Thank you so much to them.
Thank you much for Valerie and Menno for commentating, and I mean nothing else. Last but not least is what I'm trying to say. Batic Games, thank you much for basically organizing literally all of this.
Oh, thank
getting
you.
all of it set, and we sure as hell this wouldn't have happened without you. So
yeah, thank you.
A round of applause to everyone who is involved in the backdrop of doing all this stuff.
Yeah, well, it wasn't possible without the awesome NeoTurf community coming together once again for an awesome event. So we're gonna head out. I need some more food. I'm pretty tired. And we will see you guys all at the next event. Take care, everybody.
Hit 一人じゃない 夢の中へ GO 迷いながら Ready Go やっとね気がついたみたいあなたの中の消えない光どこへ行ってもそれは希望という名の羽だから Why high 強さを求めたら弱さも受け入れてみようよ余裕がない心じゃ夢は遠ざけるのかな生まれ変わろう新しくなれ古い殻を破って進めできるねできるよ次の場所へダッシュもっと踊りたいもっと踊りたい Let's dance dance 止まらないよ Don't believe
Let me do it. Pops it up. Gets the bounce. Gets the bounce. He gets it! Oh my god!
Put it on. Come back down.
Ooh, baby, what are you on, Bracket? Paul, calm the fuck down.
Oh my god. What a way to make a return, huh?
What is this video game? Watch him make this putt too. Watch him make this putt.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking kidding me?